Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today, I shouldn't be saying welcome back. I should be saying hello because today it's going to be not the fun rooms this time, but the Nigerian clan ranked rooms. Yeah, this ones actually have they actually have ranks and all. As much as I'd have loved to pull up the table, I totally forgot. In fact, I just remember that it was table right now. So I'll be putting it up after the first match, but they will drop the two matches today. I think today should be the second to the last day of the season. Yep, we've been playing this all season long. I've been participating in all, but today I will be streaming. That being said, let's get to business. We are in what map was it? I think it was Eranga, I'm not sure. We'll see when we get into the match. Imagine PUBG kicking everybody out again like the other day. Ah! You go too mad. But no, we are going in. We're getting in. Let's not start this again. What was I gonna do? God. Yeah. We're back. Today, I hope this stuff doesn't lag, but I'm actually trying a new graphics setting. I'm on HD and I'm on HD and extreme. So I want to see how that actually works. God, why would you have to drink water? I think I might just switch my graphics settings back. Hopefully I can. Yeah. Just for you guys, just for this match, you know. Hello? Alright, we're back in Eranga. We have a pretty much central fight path. Central / eastern, whatever. Anyways, we shall have that kind of playing path, and we're going all the way from Novo Ripnoye down to Severny. How is this one gonna play out? We look forward to seeing this. Welcome back. Keeping it on the stream. The city team's going out. We're gonna be keeping our eye out on Novo, the military island. New to power, farm, shelter, prison, mansion, school, Pochinki, Roswalk, Asmaya, Severny, Stolbar. All these places are accessible. Anyways, that being said, I'm actually currently traumatized because my clan did not qualify for MPL. I was so sad. I didn't get to see it yesterday. But anyways, that being said, we need to play another day, don't we? We're gonna end up streaming. Well, actually not streaming. We're gonna end up spectating. That being said, I'm actually thinking of hosting a series, if you know what I mean. You know, try to interview some of the players after their games, you know, or before the games. Yes, I already pitched in this idea or poached in the idea. I don't know what you call it, but I already did. I was going to call it one match with crowns, you know, just one match. But let's just see how it goes. But we wait. We've got two teams right here in Muta, and it's going to be the boys from Shell Shock up against the boys from Team 14. Will be LXG. This is going to be a fun one. We look forward to seeing that. We got a cluster of teams over on the eastern part of the map. We do see the boys in Yasnaya getting it started, as we see the boys from Angels and Demon getting knocked. Laser with the VSS up against. Hey God, why did I switch frame settings? My goodness God, it's Laser against Hulk. That's getting, but Hulk, me getting knocked. Laser going into the building. It's Laser against Hulk. Laser is still looting. Laser doesn't shoot him. What is going on? Wait, excuse me, what is going on? Just to be sure, why is Laser being pursued by Hulk, but Hulk not shooting? Something is wrong. This is fun. They're just running. I gotta pull up on Hulk for a second to actually see what he's dealing with. He's got guns. Anyways, we see Hulk getting tagged up from behind. He's gonna get over that. No, doesn't. Laser finally takes him out after 1 million years of running. The boys from SDD getting it on with the boys from with the boys from Quiet Storm, as we see Blessing getting tagged up, finished off with the feast over there. 7 and King will be the last ones left. I don't like the way my phone is rendering. I might just move my charger, but hopefully my stream doesn't stop if I do that. Let's just keep our fingers crossed for that one. You see King getting fisted, and yeah, that'll be the end. 7 will be the last one left, as the boys from SDG finishing him up there with their fist, and you can hear him already saying it. The boys putting over to the boys in. Yes, now we've got the boys from TNC, AD, and out here. As you see AD laying the shots out. The boys from AD are pretty low. The boys from TNC pushing in. Shots coming out. Blood will be up on the roof. It's Blood against the boys from TNC. Blood gets one. Lobbies him. 16-year-old takes him out. Blood up on top of the roof. Goes, but doesn't quite get it to connect onto Jojo, as Jojo, actually Dr. Jiro, as Dr. Jiro will be taking him out. Fear will be reduced to what? Just Pixie left. Pixie just holding it up in this building. He is very close to the boys from Angels and Demons. Angels and Demons are currently Roach is putting in. Actually, no.
Those guys told you taking the building.
Yeah, it happens. We all think things, don't we? That being said, my phone is hot. I don't know why. I actually don't know why my phone is hot, though. But my phone is hot, which is why it's rendering. I think Pixie wants to push into the boys or push onto the boys from Angels and Demons. They're all beside this building. Pixie. Can Pixie pull this one up? Pixie goes into the house. He's moving close to their window. He hears them. All he has to do is open that door. He opens the door. He sees Roach, gets him up with the M416, completes it, gets Roach. It's not going for the test. He's getting tagged up by Laser. Goes. Laser switches weapons. The VSS has been tagged up. Both of them. Laser getting more tagged up. Gets the reload. Doesn't quite get his reload. Pixie just trying to play this one safe. You might want to go for your thirst, but Pixie will be deciding to go up to look for heals, as he/she has none. Goes upstairs, waits this one out. Letting the smokes come out. I think it's fine. As we see Laser getting tagged up by the boys from TNC. Gunner would also be tagged up by the boys from TNC. TNC pushing into this building. Roach will be the last one left against the boys from TNC. Pixie picking out. Gets one. Doesn't quite get Dr. Jiro. Dr. Jiro cleans him up with the Uzi. Beautiful gameplay coming out from the boys from TNC. Sitting down with 5 Qs. Are they aware of Pixie, who is currently upstairs? I doubt. Pixie buying himself a little bit of time, or buying herself a little bit of time. You know, medding up, jumps down. They must have heard him. They heard him jump. They heard her jump. And Hugh sees one, takes one, but no! Plundra! I actually pronounced it right this time. He said it was Plundra, not Lundra. It's Plundra cleaning that up, as we see the boys from Shell Shock still up against the boys from LXG. They're just holding it up. Everyone's trying to get looted. Over here in Muta, as we see the boys from LXG quietly pushing in Desire and Amar in that building. I played with Amar today, and that man, bro, that guy, man, I just leave it like that. If you know Amar, you should understand what I'm saying. Ryu knows he's getting pushed by the team. He just stays behind this wall. He sees them. He sees Pablo, doesn't take the shots. He's waiting. I think he's waiting for reinforcements, but no, bad call as he decides to run back, but gets tagged up to 75 HP. Still going back. Doesn't believe in that. What gun is that, though? What gun is that behind him? The ice one. I need to know. If you know what gun that is, let me know. It actually looks like, I don't even know, bro. Oh, that's a Mini 14. But Presets is going to be getting knocked down by the boys from LXG. He should be getting his res up, as Wonder is just right beside him, just when he needs him. Pulling out of the building, the boys from LXG quietly pushing in. We see Amar, Pablo going in. But Zero will be the closest to them in that building, as Zero knows there's someone in the house. Preset is still not being rezzed. Wonder is still trying to go for the res. Zero with the jump shot, doesn't quite get it, but wait. Pablo gets him from beside, or from actually inside, as they push into the building. Confirms will be coming in. Lala and Ryu will be the last ones left for Shell Shock. We see HEB getting it started with the boys from Dark Dragons down here, or up here in the southern part of of Jojo Polo, actually the eastern part of Jojo Polo, and I think that would be a squad wipe if I'm not mistaken. As we see them pushing in with the shotgun, doesn't quite get it to connect. Lala trying to do some OP stuff, but decided not to go with the M16. Ryu will be the last one left. They know where he is. He's getting pushed on by Desire. It's Desire against Ryu. Ryu just holding it down behind this fence. They're gonna be pushing in. They jump in and they will take him out. Beautiful gameplay coming out from the boys from LXG to clean out Shell Shock over there. The boys from SDZ getting it on with the boys from Dark Ninjas up here in Lipovka. I hope I did not miss that fight. I think I did miss that fight, as SDZ will be the only team left there. I didn't actually see that cluster. If I had actually seen it, I'd have been there. But the boys from AOH posting close to unknown soldiers who are currently occupying the school area. Shots already coming in. As we see HUB still getting started with the boys from Original Gangsters. Shots coming out from Simguard. They're not in the zone, but I think that'll be all for Original Gangsters. But quickly we'll be pulling over to school area as we see the boys from House of Anubis pushing in. Pushing. Fixing a girl. I thought as much. Pushing in to the boys from unknown soldiers. They are aware. They know there are people in this building. We see the nades coming out from... Was that a nade or smoke? I think that was the smoke coming out from Storm. Diki, Carnate, Encrypted. Professor and Beerus against Helios, Storm, and Pronto. The shots coming out from Storm as he gets Beerus. Storm, and that'll be the cue to push in. They're going in. The boys from Beerus will be getting resed up by Encrypted. Trying to process that res quickly. And now Offline is here to complete the full squad of House of Anubis. It's House of Anubis against the boys from unknown soldiers. Dicky up on top of the building looking down at them. He sees Offline. Does he take the shots? No, it doesn't. He's moving back because of the nades. He knows he's going to be getting naded. And we see the nade coming out from Offline. And yep, connects onto Dicky. Beautiful gameplay. He'll be going downstairs for the res against Professor, but Professor lets in his own nades come out. Doesn't quite get it to connect as we see Beerus getting a knock onto Offline. Helios coming out of the building. The confirm coming out onto Helios. Encrypted getting Offline. With the confirm, Helios getting tagged up to about what? 35 HP as we see Storm taking on the wide flank. Coming onto them. Storm flanking the right hand side of this compound. House of Anubis are down by one player as we see AOH Storm pushing in with the flank. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on Storm here. Has a promising flank up against the boys. He knows, he hears someone upstairs. He's trying to get Encrypted. Doesn't quite get it completely. We see the boys from HUB just, pulling by and, just getting themselves up the hill. They don't want any trouble. Storm getting tagged up by Dicky. Doesn't quite get the shots to connect completely. The shots coming out under the boys from House of Anubis. HUB will be stopping to have a piece of this fight. HUB, will they be able to third party successfully? Yes, they can. As we can see, Pronto has already been tagged up and he will be getting confirmed. Storm already coming back with the car. The boys from unknown soldiers coming out of the building. I see Drex completing the kill. Helios trying to lay a cover fire. Actually does get HUB Drex. Beautiful gameplay coming out from him. HUB will be reduced to just Queen right behind this tree. That's all she got. Shots still coming out from the boys from unknown soldiers onto House of Anubis. House of Anubis having just Storm and Helios left. Who do you think is taking this one? We see SDZ getting it started with the boys in TNC. It's SDZ versus TNC right now. Team 2 versus Team 8. Shots coming out as we see Jojo has already been knocked. Dr. Jiro coming in from the side trying to smoke him up. Process that res. But we see the nades coming out from 6 degrees onto the boys from LXG. More shots coming out as Sonny will get Plunderer and Jiro. Dr. Jiro will be the last one up. If he goes for that res, he's going to get tagged up. Keeping an eye out for the boys in the school area. We see Dr. Joe trying to process this res. It goes. The nades coming out from SDZ. It goes for Jojo first. Free Fire coming into the smoke. They're looking for that hit marker. We see the boys from Team 2 pushing in as we see Priest taking the card, going back. And beautiful gameplay coming out from Priest and God to complete the kill onto the boys from SDZ as we see more shots coming out against the boys in LXG down there. For LXG, winning the fight against 6 Degrees. I'm sorry I missed that one. I didn't see that cluster. The boys from Unknown Soldiers still letting the shots come out. Will the boys from AOH be pulling out of this one? They know they're in the tight spot. They know they're caught between the tight spot. Pulling up onto the boys from Unknown Soldiers as they know Queen is behind that house. Professor tries to get her. Doesn't quite get the shots to connect. They're not in the zone as we see the boys from ERD starting off with the boys. What? Oh no, it's actually Saber against the boys from HUB as we see Saber putting in the work with the sniper as we see shots coming out from Anxiety and actually Slinger and OJ onto the remaining members of HUB. They will be getting their confirmed. HUB tried to go for the airdrop here and they will be down to just Queen, who is not even close to them. Queen getting out of these compounds that has Unknown Soldiers. See everyone pretty much trying to get settled in the zone as the boys from Shadowhounds trying to find their way into the zone. We are down to 13 teams in the lobby. Queen will be the last one left for our squad. I see someone from AFK down there. I just got pull up on them. As we see BA getting the confirm onto the boys from HUB. That must hurt the boys from ERD as they know. Yep, and you can see the shots already coming out to Oli B. The sniper shots coming out from Saber trying to put in the work, but no, doesn't quite get it to connect onto Forever. Forever has just this rock for cover. Iceman getting tagged up. Forever tries to move. He's gonna be getting shot at. No, he's gonna be taking the car and getting out of there. You see the boys from House of Anibis pulling up on this fight as you can hear them coming in with the car. It's gonna be Storm and Oli B left in this rotation for the boys from AOH. They hear the car, they will be going after the car as you see the shots coming out from Helios. Quite ballsy of them as you see AFK pressing that throttle. BA doesn't even want to know. This is PUBG partnered with who? Asphalt, you know the vibes. See shots coming out from Helios onto the boys from AFK. It's a hot pursuit right now. It's fast and furious. It's PUBG Mobile. See the boys from AFK stopping in that building. Helios jumps out early. Storm stopping behind this place, but Helios getting tagged up by AFK Iceman. Storm will be the last one left as it's going with the 3x spray on the AKM. Quite balanced, you gotta love that spray though. He sees Oli B behind the building, doesn't quite get it to connect. Helios is going to be getting rezzed up by him. While he's getting rezzed, we're going to be keeping our eye on SDZ Guard, who just naded SDZ Guard. Will not be going there though. Just have fun with yourself, bro. Everyone's getting settled in the zone. We see the boys from Dream Team pulling pretty close to the boys from LXG here. League of Extraordinary Gamers, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I got the meaning actually. The boys from AOH being shy on this one. They know they can push him. They know they're one member down. As the shots coming out from Storm. Doesn't quite get it to connect so much. But Beer has been tagged up to about 75 HP. The boys from House of Enemies jumping up. I don't think they've got enough information that they have. And will they be crashing onto that building? I think they will be, as we see them crashing onto the building with Iceman. Iceman slips on it, and Storm is going to be getting Iceman. Oli B shooting him. Tries to get him tagged up. Helios coming into the building, gets Oli B, and just like that, Beer will be the last one left. Storm will be going for his heal off. Beer is right behind that building. They know he's there. Helios pushing in. Gets in, is confirmed onto the boys from African King. Storm will be pushing in onto Bear. Tries to get the wide flank on him. Storm up against Bear. The pre-fire with the M4. He's trying to get Bear. Bear is right behind the building. Storm switches over to the AKM. He hears the footstep. He knows there's someone there. Bear coming out. He exposes his body. He's fair with the Uzi. Gets Storm. He's going to be fair. Yeah, against Helios, but no. Before he goes for the thirst, Helios getting him from the back. Good game coming out from the boys from a House of Anibis. The boys from Unknown Soldiers, would you like to get into the zone now? Thank you. As we see LXG Pablo pushing in onto the boys from Dream Team. Shots coming out onto Dream Team. As we see Ama crashing into that building. Actually, not Ama. I think that would be Desire leading the flank, leading the push onto the boys from Dream Team here. He sees all of them. He knows they're there. As we see, Big has actually been taken out LXG0 on the other side trying to get another angle on the boys from Dream Team. They will all be in this building as we see Lucid Stark trying to get the shots out. Killer Bean getting the nade out. Is that one going to connect? Is it going to connect? No, it doesn't quite. Gets him tagged up to about 50 HP, but Killer Bean, you got to put your hand into that one. It's 3v4 right now. We see Ayman trying to get them from under, but Lucid Stark gets tagged up by 0. LXG Desire almost getting tagged up by that nade. Lucid Stark is getting confirmed. Destro getting the shot score out, but no, Destro has been knocked. It's going to be Killer Bean with the MK14 up against the full. Gets one. Is Killer Bean gonna do this? Guys go for the confirm, but no, the reload kills him as Ayman comes out and finishes that fight up. As we see the boys from on steady hands pulling up close to the boys from HEB. Rogos also getting it started with the boys from Squad Strippers. Who are we pulling up to? We'll be pulling up to Rogos. They've started the fight already, and we'll be there. Mamba, Kratos. They're looking down. Oh, they got them on the rotation. It's only Arinze Boss that will be here, if I'm not mistaken. Arinze Boss and Flexer. Flexer is going to be leaving Arinze Box just because what? Will they flex? He's getting out of there. He doesn't want any of that fight. He gets into the zone and is going to be on steady hands up against the boys from Erased Gaming. Everyone's pretty much trying to get settled in the zone. Queen. Oh, it's actually just Queen here. It's Queen against the boys from Unsteady Hands. Do they know that it's just Queen? I don't think they do. But ERD pretty close to the boys from House of Anubis. What is Queen doing? Let's pull up to Queen and see how she's faring. Queen is out here with the M4 and the AKM. She's got damaged level 2 vest and the level 1 helmet, level 2 helmet, 1 med kit, no first aids, and 9 bandages. No boosts, bro. Shots coming out from Queen. Get Sensei. Goes for the confirm. Beautiful gameplay. You love to see it. I love that gun. The full M4. You gotta love that gun. The gun has a very beautiful kill effect. Keeping our eye out on the map, trying to see who's getting close to each other. Nah, no one. It's the boys. And now it's a 3v1. Queen with the MK14. Did he let her loot? They did let her loot, and whoa, would you look at that? Oh no, she got blessed by an airdrop right behind her. You love to see that though, don't you? Oh no, you gotta love when she passed that far. I think she wants to get out of here. This fight is not looking beautiful or ambitious for her, but we should be driving head on into them. Oh no, she's getting tagged up, gets out from the car, gets a lag, and that will be all as Mr. Reach gets Queen over there. We'll be putting up onto the boys from Shadowhounds as they seem to be drawing pretty close to the boys from House of Anubis. LXG have to rotate into the zone. Everyone's pretty much getting seated. This is zone 2, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, zone 3. I think this should be zone 3. Actually, lost count. If it's not zone 3, it's actually zone 2. I think they've spotted them. Did they spot them yet? Michael X looking down with the Lizardra M4. Man, boys, you guys are rich, man. The boys from LXG trying to get into the zone. They'll be rotating past the boys from House of Anubis. No shots coming out. LXG crashing onto this building. They want it, they like it, and they will be stopping here. Oh no, 0. You gotta admire that parking job. Coming out. Coming out from here, bro. Shots coming out. The nades already coming out. Introductory nades onto the boys from House of Anubis. As we see Aimer. Storm will be up on top of the balcony. Aimer sees him. They've blocked the staircase. There is no way to get up. They have to just keep throwing the nades. They've not actually spotted the car. You can go in the car and reverse it if you're willing to do that. As we see Ilios getting tagged up. But no, doesn't quite get the shots to connect. Aimer knows they're there. We see the nades coming out onto the boys from House of Anubis. It's just both of them. Storm also letting the nades go out. Doesn't quite get any of it to connect. Helios still letting the pre-fire come. He blows up the car. Now there's no way to get downstairs and there's no way to get upstairs. Just the nades. SDZ getting it started with the boys from Rogue Gods. Ooh, the zone pushing us in. As we see Rogue Gods Mamba getting it started with the boys from SDZ. Why is he not telling me go there, bro? God letting the shots come out. SDZ gets in Mamba, and it's gonna be Ugandai and Odin. Ugandai is pushing in. He's actually trying to get the flank. Priest sees him, doesn't quite have enough time to shoot. Oh, actually, Kratos still alive here. Nate's coming into the building, doesn't quite get it to connect. We see Sonny going outside. Kratos almost gets him tagged up. Ugandai goes outside. Ugandai, yep, you're gonna die now because you just pushed. And Sonny will be trying to get the shots out onto Odin and actually Kratos, as we see Odin going behind. Kratos has been heavily tagged up. LXG Pablo finally gets in Storm with the nade. AG Rock is actually out here trying to get the flank. I want to see what's going on in that building as we've got just Helios up against Storm. Oh, actually up against the boys from House of Anubis. Rogue Gods Kratos getting tagged up by God with the nade. As we see the push coming in. Sonny leading that push, gets to confirm onto Kratos. It's going to be Odin up against the full guys from SDZ. Can hold this one up. Odin able to get on the other side of the fence. Goes into the building, still getting tagged up. He sees Priest in front of him. He goes upstairs. Would they be pushing? He's letting the smoke come out. Odin. He knows they're pushing in. It's Odin. It's a full team, and nope, Odin will not be surviving that. Will be pulling over back to Helios, who will be the last one here against the boys from LXG. He cannot come down, nor can he, stay in one place for too long, because he's actually gonna get, stormed with nade. Oof, see what I did there? You see what I did there? They're kind of teasing him. They're teasing him. They know he's the only one left. They know it's just him here. They're just baiting. The boys from Squad Strippers letting the third party come in here, but they will be getting faced by the boys from LXG. As you see, Aimer already getting enough onto him. You see Aimer sitting down here with 6 kills. Royalty will be getting tagged up, getting confirmed. Squad Strippers will be left with just Flexer and Gray. I don't think they will still want to keep taking up this fight. They know they're heavily outnumbered. I think the boys from who is it? I think that was, the boys from Squad Strippers will be getting out of this one. LXG sitting out here with 14 kills. The boys from Squad Strippers still at 0 kills. They're not in the zone. They have to get into the zone. And also just trying to quietly get into the zone as we see Michael X pushing in onto the boys from Squad Strippers. Pushes in wrongly. He's not getting shot at. Beast and Kitty with Michael X will be surviving that one with dangerous rotation, but they will be rotating quite close. Ted Bundy getting tagged up, getting confirmed by Flexer on that rotation. The boys from Shadow Hounds will be trying to push right behind the boys from Unknown Soldiers, but they're getting tagged up as Encrypted gets thrown. Pirus gets Michael X, and they will be left with just 2 members. The car getting exploded. They're not in the zone. And Unknown Soldiers, Pirus is going to be pushing up, getting the wide flank. He's got the AKM at hand. He's looking down. He knows they're there. He knows they're behind the car. The smoke's coming out. Tries to blind him up a bit. Gets the reload onto his M4. Picks in, sees Kitty, gets Kitty tagged up, doesn't quite get it to confirm. Now they know he's on that flank. I see the boys from on steady hands getting tagged up by LXG. Pirus will be getting knocked behind the tree on that flank that he went to. Encrypted snaking it up this hill as we see the boys from LXG getting split into 2, but SDZ will be pushing very close to them. Moving in the car, they're getting shot from every angle, but they'll be trying to make it. Flexer trying to shoot, but Flexer gets taken out by God. God jumping out, gets to confirm onto Gray, and that will be all. 4 Squad Strippers out in 8. It's going crazy here. Michael X pushing into the boys from Unknown Soldiers. You see him getting tagged up from the side by Professor Beast and Kitty actually. With the last one left, Kitty actually trying to get the flank onto the boys from Unknown Soldiers. SCZ Sonny finally getting the confirm onto Helios. As you see Kitty getting tagged up. She has that nade. She gets tagged up from behind by Encrypted on that flank. Tiki gets tagged up. Encrypted gets tagged up. And Professor will be the last one left for Unknown Soldiers. He sees Beast. Lets the shots come out. Beast is getting very tagged up. Beast will be going to the zone, and Beast just dies to the play zone. Professor would not be able to get any of the res onto his teammate as they are all in the blue. This is zone 5. You cannot res in this zone. LXG0 in a lot of trouble as he's in the blue up against the boy from Steady Hand. He pushes in, but he gets tagged up, and I think the play zone will be doing the rest of the job for him as he gets the wipe onto the boys from Unsteady Hand. We are down to 4 teams in the lobby. Oh my goodness, I have not loaded up my memes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pulling up to the boys from SDZ. As they're looking into that building, they're looking in. They see the shots coming out onto Saber. Sonny will be getting shot on Saber. SDZ sitting down with 13 kills. AG Rock will be close to that building, pushing into the building. He's gotten the information and one has been knocked. The nade's coming out down to the staircase, trying to buy a little bit of time for them, but would that nade be enough? Shots coming out from Throne onto the boys from SDZ. As Throne will be getting Sonny with the beautiful DP spray. Goes for the reload. It's getting tagged up from the side by AG Rock, and they would have 2 down. Slinger, Throne getting confirmed with the beautiful nade. More nades coming into the building. Slinger will be coming out of the building, pushing up onto the boys from SDZ in this other building. It's getting tagged up from behind, and whoop, beautiful gameplay coming out from God. OJ will be the last one left. OJ letting the shots come out. The eyes to be fired. The window switches to the AKM. Doesn't quite get it. He doesn't go for any of his reload. He's throwing the nades outside. He's not supposed to be resin right now. He's getting his reload onto the M4. He'll be trying to go for the res onto Saber. Tries to get the little bit of a restart. We have a non-service Professor pushing into this bin, but OJ will be getting tagged up by the beautiful nade coming out from God. You love to hear it. You love to see Professor out on the side. He hears the shots. He's trying to third party this one. SDZ putting up onto that building. Professor opening up the nade. He knows God is up there. Does he see him? Yes, he does. Opens up the nade. Is this nade gonna connect? The nade coming out from Professor as he gets tagged up to about 1 HP. Boom. Doesn't quite get it to connect. We are down to 3 teams in the lobby. LXG pulling into the zone now. Professor opening up another nade. He's not in the zone. He's barely in the zone. He takes a little bit of zone damage as he's getting naded by the boys from SDZ. He's out here on the staircase, just holding it out. He will be getting pushed. We're down to 3 teams in the lobby. LXG letting the third party come out from outside. Does Professor know who is here? Professor comes out of the building. Is absolutely unaware of the LXG boys who are down the road. Professor pushing onto God, but nope. Professor will be getting taken out actually. And you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's the boys from SDZ up against the boys from LXG. Who's taking this one home? Let me know. It's SDZ, Priest, and AG Rock in the car trying to bait the opponents out to know where they are. The boys from LXG letting the shots flow. The car is getting tagged up. There is no more chance of rotating. Who is in the zone? None of the teams are in the zone. LXG are farther from the zone than the boys from SDZ, but I think the boys from LXG has got more coverage. You see the smokes coming out to the same location from both teams, bro. It's actually crazy. You love to see this. It's SDZ with 18 kills and the boys from LXG also with 16 kills, but Ama and Desire will be pushing in. Desire getting tagged up, Ama getting tagged up. Zero and Pablo will be the last one left. Zero gets the knock onto Priest. AG Rock will be the last one left, getting tagged up. Ama getting confirmed. AG Rock letting the shots come out. AG Rock and his guard up against LXG Pablo and Zero. LXG is not in the zone. The confirm coming up onto Chris, but doesn't quite get it to connect. LXG Zero putting in the work with the AKM. Who's gonna take it home? Who's taking it home? Who's taking it home? Who's taking it home? It's the boys from STZ up against LXG. The smokes coming out from Pablo as Pablo will be pushing in on foot. They've got no one cover in the zone. All they have is their smokes. AG Rock and God will be the last ones left. Who's taking this one home? Shots coming out. Pablo finding his way into the zone. He knows there's someone in his front. He sees God, doesn't quite take the shots yet. Now he takes the shot, doesn't get it to connect. He gets the shot at. They're all on the floor. Pablo letting the shots come out. Pablo, but no, Zero getting tagged up by AG Rock. AG Rock pushing in. Gets tagged up by Pablo. Switches weapon to the MK14. Gets God, and it's gonna be Priest coming in from behind him and finishing this one up. The game. What? Oh yeah, actually none what. Priest finishing this one up as we see the boys from SDZ absolutely raging, finishing this one up with 10, 18, 20 what? 22 kills. Beautiful gameplay coming out from SDZ over there as we see LXG who are very close to the top. Yeah, if they're not the first, they will be like second on the table. Finishing this one up with 8, 11, 16 kills. Beautiful gameplay coming out from LXG. They tried to get that confirmed onto Priest, but